In this version of JobPro, we've added in a lot of new sales invoices related functionality, including a full new receipts module. Previously in JobPro, when you wanted to log a receipt, you had to do it at the invoice level, and you had to separate out manually at each invoice level if a receipt covered different invoices. So now there's a full new receipts module. So for example, if we look at the quick view for sales invoices, the sales invoices quick view area has been improved, as well as we've got a quick view area for receipts. So we can see any receipts for a particular month, week, or a specific date as well, or a specific identity if we've got multiple identities or stores in the system. So let's just take a look at sales invoices first. In the sales invoices module, we've new functionality as well relating to shipping and whether an invoice has been shipped, and we can view the invoice from here. And on the receipts tab, there's additional functionality here. So for example, like previously, we could create a receipt linked to an invoice, but now we can also create a full receipt from the receipts module. So there's two ways of paying this invoice here. We could simply do it from within here, clicking, and we could say create a full receipt for the balance of this invoice, and we can click yes, no, or cancel. But let's not do that and just go directly into the receipts module. And let's say we received a receipt from a customer. And then we want to specify who the customer is. And then we can see what outstanding invoices are linked to this customer, and we can part allocate the receipt against different invoices that they owe. So for example, let's say they paid in a total 3,000. So now we've got an unallocated amount of 3,000 that we can allocate against different invoices from here. So we click on the first one, we can say that we can fully allocate against this one. So now that invoice disappears from the outstanding list because we've basically fully paid it, and there's a balance left of 283 from the payment that we can allocate against another invoice. So if we select this one here, click on part allocate and put in 283, and now we've got fully allocated this receipt. So we can also print and email the receipt from here. From the receipt record, we can either go to the customer by clicking on customer, or to their actual sales account record by clicking on this here. So if we click on their account, we can see the receipts that have come in and any previous invoices as well. And there's the one we just paid, and then there's another one that's part paid as well with the receipts against them. So let's go back into sales invoices. JobPro now increases and decreases stock using the shipping module. So we've got shipping out and shipping in. Now some users of the system may not need or want to use the shipping module. So we've added in a new feature to specify that in setup you can say that on creating an invoice from other modules, like a quote or a sales order, that the invoice is auto shipped so that stock quantities are updated straight away. This feature is ideal for users that do not usually create shipping records, so it means that the shipping records are being created in the background automatically and stock is updated straight away when an invoice is created. Also in sales invoices, there's a new multi-currency feature for where it includes the ability to print or email certain documents in different currencies. Now that feature obviously was there already, but now when printing an invoice, there's the ability to include an age analysis section on the bottom of the invoice, and that section is also in the relevant currency that the invoice is being printed or emailed in. Statements also now display the relevant currency as well. These two areas rely on that the outstanding invoices for a customer are in the same currency. So if outstanding invoices for a customer include a mixture of more than one currency, then the currency displayed on the statement or age analysis section of an invoice will be in your base currency. Previously in JobPro, if you wanted to do receipt reports, you did them from the Sales Invoices module, where you clicked on Options, and you could do a Payments Received report from here. But now that we've opened up the receipts into a full module, we can then do various reports from in here instead. And also, if we go back to Home, the quick view areas for receipts and sales invoices have been greatly improved as well. Receipts obviously being new. So that fairly much covers the new sales invoices and receipts functionality in the system. But there's a lot more information in other relevant video tutorials specific to those areas.